The documents are before us. You can question the timing. Legitimately, you can say that this is an exercise in building perceptions ahead of the election, but the fact is that the facts are on your screen. According to the Enforcement Directorate, large logs of details have been submitted here, and they don't only extend across passports, but email IDs, mobile telephone numbers, again used multiple times by multiple people. One mobile number used by multiple people. One credit card used by as many as 22 people to make 24 transactions, to pump in money. The names of the people are also there. Each one of these individuals, their contributions, all provided for by an AAP MLA. How does this add up, Dr. Muni?
See, Rahulji, after failure of excise scam case, now Bharatiya Janata Party has brought a new issue. Tomorrow, they will be bringing more issue before the elections. Now, this shows how BJP is losing in all the 20 seats in Delhi and Punjab. This is an old case where all the questions were answered by two Enforcement Directorate, CBI, in Election Commission, MHA. Now, BJP does this before the every elections. Arresting Kejriwal boomerang, and this case will be also boomeranging also. And this is not ED report, this is Bharatiya Janata Party report. Before we go ahead, I want to put some documents in front of you. Now, regarding this particular case of FCRA of 2014 and 2015, Honorable Rajnath Singh, the then Home Minister, submitted an affidavit in Delhi High Court on February 2015 that there is nothing wrong in funding of Aam Aadmi Party. It said that all the transactions are okay. I must quote the affidavit.
Yes.
That nothing has been found against Aam Aadmi Party in its probe regarding allegations that it has received offshore funds in violation of FCRA.
Right.
Now, this was submitted in front of Chief Justice G. Rohini and Justice R.S. Endlaw.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Yes, so Dr. Muni, let me tell you that very simply, if you just Google that, it comes up. There is also information that the BJP and the Congress were pulled up for similar violations. You can Google that and also it comes up. I've done my homework, and unfortunately, sir, in your particular case, what you're failing to tell our viewers is that the then minister, Rajnath Singh, had made it quite clear that this was an investigation conducted by the UPA. And he told the High Court this in a sworn affidavit, as you have said. The period that we are talking about is pre-2014, when the UPA was around, when the UPA was making similar sounds and noises against the AAP. This period that we are talking about extends from 2015 to 2022, a period of 7 to 8 years. So this is much beyond the scope of what you are looking at, and I also found, just to put it out there. So Dr. Muni, that doesn't quite stand up. Yes, you're right. Why now? Is it an attempt to sort of trip the AAP up just before an election? But that doesn't stop. You see, corruption cannot, investigations cannot be halted at the anvil of an election, at the altar of an election. Ishkan Bhandari, then, of course, the work that you have done, or the work that one of your very close associates, Dr. Subramanian Swamy, had done in the past, would never hold up. Everyone would say, oh, he's out, or you're out for some kind of, political gain. You're furthering your political interest by raising issues. There's always an election happening in our country. It just so happens that this material is coming out. Can we deny it? That's the question that we need to ask. And Ishkaran Bhandari, of course, I won't put you in that position because you're not an AAP spokesperson. So let me ask you, what really is the problem here?
Rahul, before I come to the exact problem, and I will cover the timing aspect also, because the timing is not right now. The timing goes back a little bit behind. But it is a pleasure, I think, for certain people when they speak in an environment where they don't have to rely on facts. Right now, my friend from AAP said excise scam has failed. How has that failed? Has the court quashed the FIR? Has the court quashed the charge sheet? Has the court given bail and said prima facie no cases made out against Manish Sisodia, the Deputy Chief Minister? Even Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister, is out on interim bail. So how has the excise scam flopped or failed in the court is beyond me. But let's come to this case. Please understand, Aam Aadmi Party, when it came to power, it promised open donation list. Now we cannot count the number of promises Aam Aadmi Party has broken, not taking a house, no Lal Batti culture, no Parivarwad, putting corrupt people in jail, etc., etc. But this promise in 2016, if you go back, they removed the donors list. Anna Hazare, Yogendra Yadav at that time complained and they brought back the list. But in 2018, they again removed the donor list and said, no, we will not bring it. This was their promise to have transparent donations. Now today we get to know the reason behind it is because you are getting foreign money inside India and in violation of norms which you wanted to cover, which you did not want it to be investigated. So the process has to take place. And even in 2016, when the income tax department had sent them a notice, you know what their reply was, and I'm quoting from the reports of newspapers. Inadvertent errors by us in the donor list was their official answer given. So this is not a new problem. This is not a timing thing because this is going on since 2016. That is on the timing aspect. Now what is the offense? You know you can bring in foreign money, but the FCRA norms have to be complied. You can do many things in the country, but they have to be done legally. Now in the amendments of the FCRA and even in the initial law, you have to specify who's sending money. For what purpose is the money being sent? Then you have to use the money for the designated purpose. Then you have to make all the declarations as per the law. Now in this case, as you are showing, passports, same passports are having multiple entries, multiple names. Same email IDs are having multiple names. Mobile phones are having multiple names. This is basic KYC norms, which everybody knows. Now, if they are not there, that is a clear cut because the money has come from outside. It is all documentary. It will come out. So the only defense cannot be, it is a political conspiracy. You have to say, was every passport a unique number? Was every email ID a unique number? Was every mobile phone a unique number done by only one donor? Was it complied with all the norms of FCRA? And recently, just last point I will make. Recently, the FCRA norms were strengthened by amendment in 2020 because foreign money was causing interference in India. 58,000 crores came in just 3 years between 16 and 19. And that was churning the politics of India. And you know all those regime change, how it is funded. And the Supreme Court in 2022 went so far to say it is open to state to have a regime in which they completely prohibit foreign funding while upholding the 2020 amendments. So you cannot fall foul of law, bring in foreign money and then say it's a conspiracy or timing was this is going on since 2016 at the least in the case of Aam Aadmi Party.
And let's not forget, viewers, I don't want to cloud this issue, but there is a banned Khalistani terror organization that has also come out and claimed that it has pumped in a lot of money into the AAP over the years. And that, of course, is the subject of a parallel NI investigation. Tehseen Poonawalla is there also with us. The BJP national spokesperson is also there with us. Mr. Muni, you know, I'm opening this up and throwing this out there. Why does the AAP need to obscure? I think what Ishkaran Bhandari said is that, okay, if you're receiving funds, it has to be a unique ID, people need to be named, etc., etc. According to the Enforcement Directorate, that is itself relying on material provided by an AAP MLA called Pathak and Sanjay Gupta. This is not the case. The AAP itself has obscured all of this. Now the question would obviously arise, why? Why are they hiding the source of the donor? Are they notorious characters? Were they giving money, these allegedly notorious characters, to do something? Get the AAP to do some bidding of theirs? We don't know, viewers. That is the suspicious part.